Hi everyone, it's Nick from Printerbase here to help you decide whether the Samsung SCX4729 machine is right for your home or office environment. So here we have both the SCX4729fd and SCX4729fw. Now these are identical, except the FW version has the added benefit of onboard wireless connectivity, which you can switch off if not required. While promotional stock remains, we're giving you the chance to snatch the FW for the same price as the FD, so get in touch now to order one. At 28 pages per minute, both are very capable laser machines which are powered by an impressive 533 MHz processor and 128 MB of onboard memory. You'll get crisp output, but don't forget that this is just a mono machine. You can, however, scan to PC in colour if you wish, and then print it out on a separate colour printer if the need for a colour photocopy ever arises. So this machine can mono print and copy plus colour scan. It even has fax functionality built in, which you don't have to use, but the facility is there if required. Now I just want to skim over the important specs. There's a single sheet bypass feed at the front, as well as a 250 sheet main tray. The automatic document feeder here on top will hold up to 50 sheets of paper, so this machine is ideal for faxing, scanning or copying a large pile of printed paperwork. As expected, there's a glass platen for scanning things that can't go through the automatic document feeder. There's a 150 sheet output tray on top, and for any of you moving away from an inkjet, you'll be glad to know that the pages outputted are face down. Click below for further information about why that's important. Okay, so I mentioned that there's Wi-Fi connectivity on the SCX4729fw model. If you don't want to use that function, both the FD and the FW machines have USB and wired network connectivity. Both versions also offer double-sided print functionality as standard to help you save paper. There's an eco button on the front of the machine, which when enabled overrides the settings in the Samsung driver with a preset configuration such as double-sided print and toner save mode. You can allow users to either turn the eco mode on and off at their leisure, or you can assign a password to enforce the setting at all times. This allows you to remain in control of your print costs even when you're away from the office. So we're going to bring you in a little bit closer now and show you around the machine. Okay, we've got rid of the FD and we're going to focus on the FW, because don't forget that at Printerbase you can have the FW for the same price as the FD. So the first thing I'm going to do is a photocopy. So I've got one of our standard print samples. This is only a black and white multifunction machine, so it's going to come out in black and white, but it's just going to give you an idea of what to expect. So what I can do is extend the output of the automatic document feeder, and if I fold this panel open, there's the input, and I can extend the input. Interestingly, these extensions aren't on the FD. Don't know why, but they are on the FW. So if we put the document in the top there, we can tilt this so that I can see the panel better, and at the moment you'll notice that the power light is in blue. That's because it's in sleep mode. So I'm going to wake it up. So this gives you a real world example of what this machine will do from sleep mode. So it's now just warming up, so let me just wait a second. There we go, and we're going to press start. And away it goes. Fold this all away, and that was extremely quick, I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, so I'm going to turn the machine off now because I think that is a good enough example. There we go. Unplug it at the back. Now, the only other difference to mention is that the FW has the WPS, the wireless protected setup, and that button is replaced on the FD by a darkness button, which you can still access on the FW through the menu system. So let me just talk a little bit more about this now. So you've got a bypass feeder here. If you push in and release, you can then get access to the single sheet bypass feeder for printing envelopes and things like that. As well as that, there's the paper tray, which at the moment has a few sheets of A4. It goes up to 250 sheets of A4 in there. and you can extend the output like so. That extension is on the FD as well. To get access to the toner, you just pull the front down like so. Just let me move that out of the way. This is a single piece toner and drum, and as you can see it comes out very easily and it slots back in very easily. There we go. Fold that back down, and then you've got the side, and they use this rippled plastic. It's very interesting to see this design. I quite like it. And at the back you've got the power connector, you've got USB, you've got network, and you've got your fax connectors, and there's a panel here if you need access to where the fuser is that heats the toner on the page, for maybe you've had a paper jam. We've not seen a paper jam, but the panel is there if you need access. On the other side there is a service panel here which you don't need to get access to. So that's it really. If you've got any further questions, please give us a call 0800 170 7234 and visit the website www.printerbase.co.uk. I'm Nick and thanks for watching.